guys now having a moment.
Garcia has this.
If the American dream needed a face, then boxing supernova Ryan Garcia would get the spot up front. The 24-year-old lightweight and an Instagram sensation can already give any champion a head start in popularity. And when it's time to put on the big gloves, KingRy always keeps in mind that if you ride a throne on the entrance, you must command the ring like a king.
Ryan Garcia in the white, and that is...
With 19 knockouts and 23 pro appearances, he is still undefeated and continues to chase his goal, an undisputed world title.
I can do this whenever I want. There it is, though.
Intimidating. He has been in.
It's a perfect moment to zip through the meteoric rise of Ryan Garcia, an enthusiastic driver of his own hype train.
To Ryan Garcia, your young body shot, and he goes down.
Ryan was born in August 1998 in Victorville, California. His father set up a gym in the garage and instilled a love for the sweet science into the 7-year-old boy. A former boxer became the son's coach and is involved in the training process to this day. So is the child prodigy's mother, who handles business affairs. Under his parents' careful guidance, Ryan began exploring the mysterious alchemy of a knockout. The roots also played a role. The sheer speed, unrivaled by his peers, got him the nickname Flash. But the key to upcoming success was his natural punching power, which would manifest itself in the future. The Mexican chin did not let down either. Unshaken during 10 years as an amateur, the young phenom amassed 215 wins with 15 losses and captured 15 national titles. At the age of 17, Garcia certified his fists as weapons and moved into pro boxing. The performance in August 2016 against Jonathan Cruz, the 5th in total and the 1st in the United States, was a short walk in the park. The adversary found himself on the floor twice in the second round. The 5th minute of the fight became the last. Ryan quickly attracted attention and soon signed with Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions. In his debut with the organization, the opponent managed to make it through the opening stretch even after a heavy blow.
Big bright smile on his face. Ask him about Ryan Garcia.
Oh, he stuns Martinez. He's been in some battles in his career.
Martinez needs
He's
to
going
hold
to
or
take
punch
it
back.
But the second put everything in its place.
Good young pro prospects. Hector Tanahara especially.
And there he goes down.
Again.
A second round stoppage.
In the next shootout against Devin Jones, Garcia's counter game proved to be an unsolvable riddle for the antagonist.
Early on, but again, that's the recklessness right there. I still think Garcia, as he scores a knock.
Fight Club, first edition of the month of March.
Things got worse for Devin as time went on.
Man, he certainly looks like he, and there's a good right hand. He basically.
His 4th collapse drew a grim conclusion to the confrontation.
Ryan Garcia in the white, and that it is over. Raul Calles Jr., Sr. has stopped.
A streak of across-the-board victories instantly elevated the prospect's profile to new heights. In May 2017, the lanky Tyrone Lucky was supposed to be a real test. However, misfortune dumped Lucky seconds into the bout.
Intimidated. He has been in.
And down goes Lucky right away. Got cut.
Following a knockdown in the first round, in the second, KingRy was dismantling the rival so thoroughly that the ref got nervous on multiple occasions.
To the head, powering that right hand as he does with the hook. And as we know, he has a killer instinct.
The climax was not long in coming.
That right hand buckled the legs of Lucky.
No, Russell Mora stops it. He's a modern-day social media. Does a great job.
Another short night at the office became Garcia's 9th W and 8th career finish.
Knockdown. Let's get another angle of it. Big right hand.
Towering at 5 feet 10 inches in the 130-pound weight class, Ryan had an edge in size over most opponents, but against an experienced Mexican, 5'5" Mario Macias, the disparity was too much. The American's sniping shots connected from an unreachable distance.
Low left hand, likes to shoulder roll, lead with a lot of hooks, hand speed, and
there he goes. Garcia's down.
The blistering speed manifested into a stoppage at the 2-minute mark.
Stopped numerous times. This is nothing new
That
for him.
stung him, and it is over. A first round KO for Ryan Garcia.
Having spectacularly disposed of a former WBA title contender, in September, Garcia reappeared in the fighting capital of the world, Las Vegas, versus Miguel Carrizosa. KingRy promised to make a statement, and yet, reality surpassed even the boldest expectations.
I see both guys now having their moments.
oh! How quick was that? Less than 10 seconds into the fight.
Upon rising from the dead after a right hook, the Mexican got reburied with the left.
What's my name? Referee says Carrizosa, and just 2 punches, and Ryan Garcia comes.
Taming the enemy with just a couple of punches, Ryan fully justified the nickname Flash.
Big left.
And this was a sharp.
This breakthrough knockout also made him a North American Junior Super Featherweight champion within WBC.
On SportsCenter Top 10.
During the next half a year, the newly crowned champ defended the regional belt 2 times. Against Cesar Valenzuela, Garcia spotted an opening for a signature left hook.
Man, I can do this whenever I want. There it is, though. You can't.
He then continued to soften up the Mexican,
He's got a vision for himself, and if he can continue to
until eventually running out of patience.
go after him. Ooh, and he catches Ryan, but then he gets caught with the
Sensing blood in the water, Ryan rushed to get a knockout.
best punch of the night, and he gets caught, and he's about to get finished here as the bell sounds. And it's a knockout.
A short finishing sequence convinced the referee to intervene. In the next title clash, KingRy headlined an event for the first time. Confronted by a veteran of 50 battles, Fernando Vargas,
Seen or watched boxing
Garcia found the lethal distance halfway through the initial stretch.
it's still fast, so
At the end of it, speed decided the outcome.
from Ryan Garcia as the and the left hook puts him down as his head bounces off the canvas.
Lighting Oscar De La Hoya's eyes with dollars, Ryan jumped into the promotional bandwagon's driver's seat.
And that's the left hook.
In May of 2018, Garcia challenged for the second North American regional belt, this one WBO associated. The vis-a-vis was Jason Velez with a record of 26-4 with 18 knockouts. At the outset, Velez tried to put pressure and punish the young talent's torso.
I want him to think. Well, he's got Frida Kahlo.
Ryan, on the other hand, tried to keep the favorable distance and fire back.
Ryan Garcia connects with a nice left.
Soon, Garcia caught the right rhythm and began delivering counters.
Has to figure out with that right uppercut that I mentioned earlier.
Velez go a little weak, and here comes Ryan Garcia. He said
Midway through the match, he seized control completely.
Velez's observation of Ryan Garcia as he lands 2 overhands rights. Big right.
Now the priority was damaging the body, since the Puerto Rican's head was tough to crack.
Velez.
Forced to open up, Velez ate a couple of hefty offerings.
Velez tried to get aggressive, and he's paying the price here in the 6th round. Nice left hook from Ryan Garcia, who starts to unload his power.
The following rounds were entirely dictated by Garcia, who outstruck the opponent 2-1.
Down, he got to change up from just hitting me with it.
Ryan spent the closing episodes in a shooting gallery and won a dominant decision.
Oh, big right hand from Ryan Garcia.
Velez was the first to try to give a rising star a run for his money, but the prospect successfully completed the trial by fire.
Look at it, he's a 19-year-old who's growing
In the ensuing performance, Ryan moved up to 135 pounds, a more suitable category for him. However, on September the 1st, the gritty Carlos Morales taught him a lesson. KingRy was outlanding the Mexican going forward.
Oh, and it looked like it was too early. I could have won this fight. A nice shot there from Garcia.
The blood seems
Garcia was more successful off the back foot as well.
kind of a goofball and a quick right hand snapping power there.
Although at times the jab would penetrate his defense.
invigorated Ryan.
Whoa, he caught one.
In the 7th round, Morales spiced things up and caught the flash.
Whoa, that shot got him, and the legs are buckled. Hold on a second now. Ryan Garcia has lost his momentum and lost his balance.
From that moment until the final bell, Ryan was mostly backing away.
This fight, Morales looks like he has been.
Took another big shot.
Sporadic single shots were Garcia's only success.
He's kind of left shot by Ryan.
Straight right there lands for Garcia.
Experiencing an emotional roller coaster in a close fight, KingRy displayed toughness and did enough to take the victory by decision. In search of further development, subsequent to the bout, Ryan switched camps and joined forces with Eddie Reynoso, the coach of Canelo Alvarez. As a bonus, he got an opportunity to fulfill a childhood dream, at least in sparring.
Favorite fighter that I would want to beat?
Canelo, Sergio.
First, I want to be Canelo.
Okay.
When he gets old.
In December of 2018, Garcia was welcomed to the ring by Braulio Rodriguez, with a record of 19-3 with 17 knockouts. The brash Dominican instigated a conflict at the weigh-ins.
Slowed for him.
After executing a ballet pirouette at the outset, Rodriguez quickly found himself performing a chicken dance shuffle.
For one of the announcing teams, good hook, and Rodriguez goes down. That fast.
He spent the rest of the round in survival mode.
And Rodriguez is rocked. Right hand by Garcia. He's trying to survive.
Later, Braulio tried to compensate for the lack of boxing skills with theatrics.
They are thinking. Well, it also showed Rodriguez, I mean, he impressing me. I mean,
he wasn't shy of bending the rules either.
He is game. To be effective. I don't think so, but it might be. That looked low.
There's a certain time you...
Ryan stoically tolerated the rival's pointless antics. He was clearly targeting highlight reel blast.
Yeah, this is what I expected.
Rodriguez trying to weather the...
He can't win.
Quick, lightning fast.
And when an opening emerged, the game was over.
Anybody at any time.
Hard right hand. How did he weather that? Another one. And a hook. And down he goes.
Having punched the counterpart through the ropes, the 20-year-old up-and-comer ended 2018 on a high note. 2 belts in 2.5 years, 14 out of 17 opponents tranquilized. Hundreds of thousands of fans were salivating, and millions were on the way.
Stopped numerous times. This is nothing new.
The last stop before the lightweight title shot was Jose Lopez. In March of 2019, he promised to bring fire and fury into the ring. The Puerto Rican overestimated his own refractoriness, and the end of the first round went to Ryan.
From the flash.
A shootout in the corner kicked off the second.
The instructions Garcia got in the corner was to keep his hands up after he threw a combination.
Measuring with the left, Garcia delivered thumping right hands.
2. Something to do.
Can't eat too many more of those, Lopez. Oh, there's one right on the ear.
Finally, a strike over the top wobbled Lopez, and KingRy went in for the kill.
Lopez rattled a little bit. He may be ready to go. Garcia letting his hands fly. Another right hand. Uppercut misses. Lopez needs to put his hands up. And he's down.
Still seeing double, Jose refused to continue.
Tonight over Jose Lopez.
Maybe another million?
By finishing the clash early to go home and see his daughter, who was born a week earlier, the happy dad earned Canelo's approval. After a 7-month break, Garcia entered the ring versus Romero Duno with a resume of 21-1 with 16 knockouts. 2 lightweight belts, North American within WBO and WBC Silver, were on the line. The reigning Filipino knew a thing or two about moving forward, but as Ryan's counter started landing, Romero's crown began to slip.
Spectacular KO there as he throws in a quick hook. He's got speed, power.
In the middle of the opening lap, Garcia completed the demolition with a protracted assault.
He has got the pedigree behind him. Multiple junior national titles, over 200 amateur wins. Hard right hand that landed and shook Duno. Garcia able to land that right now. He's down, he goes. Right hand and a hook, and Duno is hurt. Duno is hurt bad.
Duno took the wrong pill and fell down the rabbit hole, while KingRy was rocking the shiny strap. He performed only once in 2020. In February, Francisco Fonseca, a 3-time world title challenger, tried his luck. The Nicaraguan did not get the message when he was first rattled by Ryan.
He's moving up to face the top fighter here. Whoa. Davis.
The next blow was all she wrote.
Oh, the left hand! Sends Fonseca down! Blood on his back! It's over!
Disposing of the enemy in 80 seconds, Garcia disappeared for a whole year. During this period, his TikTok and Instagram would regularly gain millions of views. The return in January 2021 took place against a UK native, Luke Campbell. The Olympic gold medalist had recently lost to Vasily Lomachenko in a title scrap and was held in high regard.
Total of 170.
Still, Ryan was one step ahead in the first round due to the active use of the right hand.
You're going to see a lot more of that whenever you see a southpaw and orthodox.
Luke's hook only landed a couple of times.
His experience, of course, with that body work. Ooh, a left hook from Campbell. Kind of got a smile from KingRy.
In the second, Flash opened up even more willingly.
But look at Garcia heating up in the corner. Campbell.
But it was the Brit who delivered the hardest shot.
It seems like he wants to. Oh, left hand sends the kid down.
Recomposed, Garcia rushed to get one back. He put an emphasis on body work.
This is when he can tee off, and that's what he does.
In the fourth frame, the fight turned into a back-and-forth affair. However, a lead hook to Campbell's dome almost closed the show.
This is a good round. Oh, he got with the left hook right at the bell, and Campbell was ready to go down.
The Brit found his doom in the 7th.
Eddie Reynoso saying to Ryan Garcia, "You're young." Body shot. And he goes down, and now it's over. Ryan KingRy Garcia.
After failing to cash in on the knockdown, Campbell crumbled under a vicious blow to the body.
To Ryan Garcia, "You're young." Body shot.
This showing became the last in Luke's career.
2 knees.
At the same time, Garcia claimed the coveted WBC interim belt and improved the unblemished record to 18 knockouts in 21 appearances. As per tradition, he was out of competition the following year, this time due to an injury to his right hand. The breaking news of February 2022 was another camp switch, as the famous coach, Joe Goosen, took Ryan under his wing. Boxing fans know him from the legendary moment during the fight between Corrales and Castillo, which marked one of boxing's greatest comebacks.
Gotta fucking get inside on him now. Dreadful round for Corrales. After being on the canvas twice here in the 10th. And Castillo steps back. Corrales swinging. Castillo's in trouble. Weak steps in, and the fight is...
The return to the ring took place in April, with Emmanuel Tego on the other side. The former IBO champion from Ghana was on a tear of 32 victories and a single loss 18 years prior.
Will he be?
Warming up in the first, Garcia turned it up a notch in the second.
Corner. That's Chuck Tago's right hand right to the temple. Kind of short-circuited him for a minute. Down he goes.
Flash dropped the rival with a right.
To knock down Tago.
Emmanuel made it to the break, though. The star of the show continued to have success pressing and countering. Confidently building up a lead, he would occasionally explode with long combos.
That's where Ryan Garcia will land solid shots, man.
Outlanding the adversary 3-1, KingRy kept piling on his favorite body shots. Towards the end, Garcia's right found home.
No, that's cut and clean. There go the legs, and the Game Boy in serious trouble.
But clinching for dear life,
But he's giving him an escape route, so...
the victim stubbornly refused to fall.
There was a 1-2. Lead right hand by Garcia. I think was surprised and opened up.
Having survived the final spurt, the African took Ryan the whole 12-round distance for the first time.
Hands while he's punching.
And hey,
So that's when he's most...
A comprehensive deconstruction by decision against a very experienced opponent marked Garcia's return to big boxing. In the wake of his victory, Ryan refused the idea of sitting on the bench. In July, he faced a former WBA champion, Javier Fortuna, with 26 KOs in 37 wins.
The referee to step in the way you expect him to.
Fortuna bombing away on Lozada, and this one is...
The experienced Dominican promised to interrupt the American celebrity route. Yet, Garcia shut off his advances thanks to quick and heavy single shots.
Right now, I think he's showing a little bit too much respect for the speed of Garcia.
Landing that straight right hand down the middle.
And there's that check left hook, and that's straight right hand connected for Garcia.
Later, the Flash unsealed the patented combinations. He let the hands go up and down.
Carry that extra weight. Ooh, that one got around the gloves. Yeah, Garcia's starting to turn it into a hook now, realizing the straight punches on landing the...
And made Javier take a knee in the fourth round.
Going to start pushing the tempo in the fourth round, and a body shot.
Desperate, Fortuna backed away and started to get lit up.
There was another one. You can see Garcia's binding with that left. Oh, and then a nice combination.
The one-man show gained steam in the fifth.
He's comfortable fighting southpaws.
So he got him again, and this time he gets up quicker, but that would really knock the wind.
Javier placed trust in Hail Mary attempts,
Gonna get this stoppage. Oh, Ryan stumbling back.
but soon exposed himself.
The taller he is, but guess what? People want to throw it. He caught him with a left hook into the mouthpiece. No mas. Ryan Garcia.
Garcia's left hand couldn't miss the body.
In the fourth round, and a body shot.
And the head.
Fighting southpaws.
So he got him again.
The third fall was just a chef's kiss.
Boom. You come near me, it's snapping.
KingRy makes the biggest statement of his career to date. At 24 years old, Ryan Garcia has already established himself both as a pro athlete and as a self-promoter with a net worth of millions. Although a popular YouTube channel and Instagram account do not make one a champion, this braggadocious high achiever couldn't care less about the rankings. Ryan is in his right to call out any champion, because star power overshadows official regalia nowadays. Moreover, Garcia's not just a showman, he was born to fight.
Till the smoke clears out and my high progress.
Ryan Garcia.
Till my bones collapse, till the roof comes off, till the lights go out, till my legs give out, can't shut my mouth, till the smoke clears out and my high progress. I'ma rip this shit till my bones collapse.
At the I can do this whenever I want. There it is.
Guys now having a moment to...
He is picking in.
Ryan Garcia in the white, and there it is.
If you like the video and want to see more boxing content, punch the like button, subscribe to the channel, and vote for sport.
So saying to Ryan Garcia, you're young. Body shot. He goes down.